Hello, and welcome to this walking meditation that I've created for all of the people who've told me that they can't meditate because they can't sit still for very long. So now I have you. There's no excuses. So today we will go over the basics of meditation while in motion. Make sure you are walking someplace that is safe to have headphones in. Sometimes on busy streets, it's not so great to be walking around with your headphones and concentrating on that. So make sure you are in an appropriate place to practice a walking meditation. And so we're going to begin. First, we will focus on the sensation of where your feet meet the surface that you're walking on. So we're going to bring all of your awareness to that sensation where each foot meets the sidewalk or the street or wherever you're walking. And just examine exactly what that feels like. Place all of your concentration into those sensations of your feet in stride, meeting the surface that you're walking on. Now, what makes this a meditation is anytime you notice you're lost in thought, that a thought has interrupted your concentration of the sensation of your feet hitting the surface that you're walking on, simply notice that and bring your attention back to your concentration on that sensory input. It shouldn't be something that you have to strive for or try for. Just allow all of your conscious awareness to rest in these sensations. And when you inevitably get distracted, come back to these sensations. If you notice in this moment that I've caught you in a thought, just come back to focusing on the sensations in your feet. check in now with your pace. I want you to be sure you are adopting a natural pace, actually, maybe a touch slower than your instinct is telling you. Really feel every single step that you're taking on this walk and be present with each and every step. Over time, as thoughts come and go, you should be getting better and better at bringing your attention back to these sensations. Perhaps you've noticed that you can now see these thoughts come in and go out before you become identified with them. If this isn't your experience, that's totally fine. Just keep bringing your attention back when you notice it's been interrupted. Good. Now we are going to shift the object of this meditation from sensations in your feet to sensations of the breath. So you will continue to walk at the nice, relaxing, comfortable pace you've been walking. But now, instead of returning your attention to the sensations in your feet, I would like you to pick a point in your body where you feel the breath most obviously. For many people, this can be at the nostrils or in the back of the nose, in the chest or stomach. Just pick one point in your body where you feel the breath most prominently, and start to tune in to all of the sensations that can be felt over the inhale and exhale at that point in your body. Continue walking, but now tuning your attention into an internal feeling, an internal sensation to the body. And see if you can follow an entire inhale, exhale cycle without losing your attention to a thought or to something that you see or hear. And just like we were doing with the sensations in your feet, anytime you notice you've grown distracted, just return your attention back to the breath. No judgment. Just practicing losing yourself, realizing yourself, and returning yourself back to this present moment with the breath as the anchor. If you've noticed you're lost in thought, simply come back to awareness of your breath. If you're having trouble concentrating or connecting with the breath, you may try subtly in your mind on the inhale, thinking the word in, and on the exhale, thinking the word out, while still keeping the majority of your attention on that point in awareness where you've connected with the breath. Inhaling, think in. Exhaling, think out. Or you may begin counting your breaths to see how many in a row you can fully notice without becoming lost in thought. So in this case, you would just mentally think 1 over the inhale, 1 over the exhale, and then 2, 2. And if you've noticed you've become lost in thought by your 3rd or 4th breath, then simply start back over at 1, no problem. Good. Now an interesting thing about walking meditation is that it is an open-eyed meditation. So many meditations that I guide will encourage you to have your eyes closed, but with your eyes open, you are dealing with a level of sensory input that you are not normally in a close-eyed meditation. So we'll use this to our advantage. I'd like you to pick a color that is rare in the environment you find yourself in. So if you're in a park, we won't choose green, but pick a color that you may not see every second of this walk in the environment you find yourself. And I want you to scan your visual field, searching for just that color, only noticing things that are the color that you've chosen, keeping your awareness of your visual field wide open, searching without a lot of effort, more of a passive observing of any and all representations of the color that you've chosen. Of course, if you notice you're lost in thought, instead of scanning for your color in your visual field, simply come back to your open-eyed awareness. Come back to your search. Good. Now releasing your awareness from your observation of your color. The last technique we'll try today is a mantra. So, a mantra is any repeated word or phrase. It can mean something to you, it may not. Often it helps for it to not. But today, since we're in motion, I really like the mantra, "This is happening on its own," especially when I'm in a nice rhythmic walk. So I want you to start in your mind repeating the phrase, "This is happening on its own." This is happening on its own. As fast or as slow as you like. Leaving some room for reflection that once you're in the rhythm of a walk, it doesn't take much to keep putting one foot in front of the other. In fact, you can kind of remove yourself from the mechanics of the walk in a way, and allow your body to execute the functions of the walk all on its own. So reflecting on this while repeating the mantra, "This is happening on its own. This is happening on its own." As with all of our meditation techniques today, if you have noticed that you're lost in thought or you've stopped repeating your mantra, simply come back to it. No worries at all. This is the practice, is recognizing that you've become lost and returning to the object of your concentration. And now release the mantra. Continue walking, but now release yourself of any and all effort. No techniques, just open awareness, allowing your body to enjoy this walk without trying to do anything, trying to change anything. Allowing your mind to be wide open like the sky, and letting it feel good. Congratulating yourself on having explored a few different meditation techniques on your walk today. And just let things be as they are for our last few moments of this walking meditation.